We just pulled over. Looks like we got ourselves a good old-fashioned treasure chest.
I won't lie, in this world, man, you need school. What you sow is what you reap. The price of even making it, you know it's not cheap. Never mind the lights, you can sacrifice sleep. Put your best out there, see results in a week. Preach. I don't think they know.
Alright, good morning everyone. What is up? It is freezing cold out now. Winter definitely hit now. But today we are going to be doing something we haven't done in a long time. We're going to go on an actual legitimate trash picking mission. And we're going to hit at least 2 towns and see if there's anything in the garbage. So we haven't really done this lately, but as you guys know, if you've watched our channel for long enough, we used to do it all the time. And I've been trash picking since I was like 5 years old. So it's just part of my life forever. And we've found together, me and Sammy, some really good stuff over the years. So, see what we can find today. My friend Paul, I don't know if this has any value, but he dropped this trunk off to us that he got from a clean out that me and him did years ago. And he was gonna try and refelt this, polish it up. He just never got around to it. But throw some trash in there. But an old trunk, I don't know. It's not really moldy or anything. Probably sell it for a few bucks. It's pretty cool. Just the hinges alone are pretty cool. But yeah, so we're gonna go see what we can find. Roadside treasure. Okay, this is the first little neighborhood right here that we like to hit. This is in our hometown where we live. And it's right here down by the ocean, kind of by the bay, I guess, not the ocean. So there is people that live here year round, most people, but they also sometimes have really good stuff. So we found honey holes on this strip.
Look at all the squirrels digging up the trash.
So it's best to know your territory, because there is certain areas around us that absolutely never have anything good. So it's not even worth going there. But little neighborhoods like this, a lot of people do things, and a lot of people have some kind of good income, so they do throw out good stuff. And actually this guy up here with the tarped boat used to put out the scrap purposefully separated for the scrappers. I don't know about anymore. I don't know how many scrappers are actually like around because of the prices. Yeah. But yeah, we're gonna hit this neighborhood, then we're gonna hit over by on the island one neighborhood, and then later on, I think we're gonna hit a couple spots if we don't get anything too good in the morning session. So it should be a good haul, hopefully. Just pulled up to our first stop of the day, and I think this is I guess it's a gun case. It's a Pro Max Protector Series model 1511. Works for a bow and arrow, but this will be an easy sell at the flea market.
If somebody has a bow and arrow.
It's for a rifle, it's for hunting. I could probably sell this on Facebook Marketplace, actually. To be honest, you could put camera equipment in this. No joke, like a tripod or something. Like something that you could put the gimbal in here across. Score. Alright, this is something we're not going to pick up today, but I've seen a bunch of these before. It's like a good hero thing, but I'm seeing the top has like this weird mold. they're not easy to sell even in really good condition. We just pulled over. Looks like we got ourselves a good old-fashioned treasure chest. Look at this thing.
It's all personal belongings.
Yeah. Anything of not personal. Some patches. Looks pretty cool. Look at this. Bubble gum from like, I don't know, the 70s. This little thing's cool. This is a good shipping thing now.
It smells
Actually,
weird.
It does. No, it doesn't.
This does.
Oh yeah. That's for sure.
What's on the top of there?
Where?
Is it a folder? No.
It's like a collage.
No, it's a collage.
Reamer chair. That's got some good workmanship.
Here, you can get it better.
Little claw feet, but no chairs like that sell ever around here anyway.
If that was in good condition, I would get it, but you can tell that it's like faded.
Fabric doesn't stay good though.
But it looks like it has like water damage too, which is never good with furniture because I
can smell that thing, and I didn't even roll the window down.
just looking at it, right?
Yep.
I'm getting this stuff. Come
Hold
on.
on. I
Come
gotta
on,
back
boys
it up.
and gals.
Alright, she just got excited and got out, even though we didn't get next to the pile yet. But there's a bunch of good stuff right here. Scores for days. Straight up. Scores for days. Alright. What you got here?
But I'm gonna take it.
That's like a cake tray. All these. Dude, these are good. These are good.
Scissor basket.
These are cleans. Look at all that good stuff.
Oh, they throw this out.
Just moving on. Done with it.
And then
Get the rug.
the rug.
I would say the rug for sure. Right? It's nice. At least sellable. Or should we roll it out first?
You could flea market this for
Easily, right?
Yeah.
I was thinking at least $10. If not much more than that.
Looks like they tried to wash it.
Put that in. And then the ski boots. Yeah. Look at these things. Dude. These are heavy duty. This is the insert for that one. This is like a wet bag. Earth friendly inside and out.
Maybe not too big.
Maybe not, but
What's that?
that's it. Recycling.
Gucci.
It's scored though. That was a gold one. How was that pile?
That was a good pile.
That was a Sammy J pile.
That was.
Clean,
That was.
fresh, organized.
It was very organized. I should go knock on their door and be like, I'm very impressed with your trash piling situation going on.
All right, so far what we got today. We're gonna go back out again on another mission, but
So when I put this in here, I kind of like took a little whiff.
it smells.
I can see dog hair, and like anybody has dogs, for some reason like dog hair just smells really bad.
These patches. Oh, what? Keep on trucking though, dude.
That's an awesome patch. Your mom would like that.
That, and then flower patches. I was wondering what was in here though. 3 torches, safety matches, damp proof.
Wow, those are.
Well,
from
what's
like
in here? What's in
the
here?
70s.
Open. There's something cool in here.
What?
A quarter Silver quarter, I'm guessing.
Well, what is that? Oh,
Like it's silver, probably.
that's cool.
I don't know, unless it's just in there. Because it's meaningful.
Do we have a test kit?
Yeah, we do.
So that's
It'd
cool.
be pretty easy to tell, though. And then just some paperwork. But these are cool. I'll take these
It
out.
would have been nice to go through that if it wasn't like
It was all paper, that
it was
dude.
all and it's like,
Honestly, I
waves
went
and it's,
through
like,
it.
flying everywhere.
Yeah.
With Avon paper.
I went through it, honestly. That's trash.
Yeah, there's like mouse poop in there. So these, Turner looked them up. How much?
They're brand new. They're like 700. No, anywhere from like 600 to 700. Yeah, I could tell the quality from the weight of them, and each strap is so.
Ooh, the struggle is real. Can't short.
Made in Italy. These are really nice. That's like a cake tray, right? It's like for cupcakes.
Okay, so this is for this lantern burns in loving memory of those who are not here today but are forever present in our hearts.
And then these two boxes.
Which are really, really nice and like exceptionally clean.
But I'm gonna try and post these if this is working. If it's all working the right way on eBay. These on eBay, even though they're scuffed up, they look in good quality. So
I want to take a good look at this rug and roll it out.
let's do it. And I did say that those boots were like 600, but that's brand new, the new version. So I think I'm gonna post them for around 100, maybe 80 starting bid for the ski boots. So it's not like they're worth 600, but that's how much someone paid for them, around that much originally. And then we got the rifle case, which is a pretty easy sell, I think. That might just go right on Facebook today.
Alright, this is a flea market dream because it smells like dog.
Not that bad, but
Not that
bad enough.
But like we have cats, so you don't want to throw that into the mixture. Should we leave it in here or
Put it in the garage for now. Okay, found some really good stuff this morning, including a pair of ski boots that are probably worth upwards of 100, maybe more. I already have them listed up on eBay, so hopefully they sell before the winter gets too past. But this is a pretty good time to post them, considering some people probably haven't had a chance to go skiing yet, or they may still just be looking for some new ski boots. But we are out on the hunt again, about to do a loop and see if we can get anything else before the end of the day. You think it's nice out?
this weather's got my lips so dry. It's so mean.
That's what Mr. Scarecrow.
I can never find a good like chapstick too. But we gotta be out here trash picking, guys. You can't sleep on it.
Gotta find a good one you can try. What is this thing? What is this thing we came across?
You just had to know what was in these boxes, right?
Yeah, that's what I got out. Because look at all this. Scrap, at least. Audio video cords. Stackable. But look, like microphone cords. These are flea market claims. A little bit of scrap. Take those two. And this screen. Wonder what they had going on back there if they had all this stuff.
You scared the Kiki. I was going to show you guys the cat that was on the porch, but he ran away.
So this is something that I would consider like a maybe, aka maybe not at all. But Sammy said no one wants this lamp, but honestly it's a metal lamp. I'm not saying it's nice or anything, but it's not bad either. I might just get it. $5 at the flea. Maybe 10. I don't know. Alright, what do we got here? This thing's cooked. This little thing. even worth taking? Maybe not even worth it. I don't even know. Might be too far gone. Stuff looks like it's really moldy. Bike tires. Probably gonna regret not taking these, but what do I even want them for? Alright, we've just gotten home, found some stuff in the trash again. Today was a pretty good day for trash picking. We got a bunch of good items, but I don't know how well you guys are going to be able to see this, if at all. Got these 2 boxes of cords. Does she want to come out?
Yeah, she was crying at the door.
Let her down.
No.
Yeah. It's fun to chase her. She's so bratty.
Cold out here, huh?
So there's like stereo cords, a bunch of different ones. This is just like a power cord for a TV or something. Just see if there's anything. Little extension cord. Anything in the bottom of here that was. This is like guitar connections, it looks like. That was a heavy claim in the bottom of here. Little flashlight, that's pretty nice. Pretty nice. And then like this thing's pretty nice. It keeps cords from getting tangled. So, not bad. This is definitely like from someone who was doing a bunch of audio sound stuff. But yeah, those 2 boxes, just stockpiling stuff for the flea market. We're gonna do it this next weekend, at least one day. We were thinking about trying out a different market, maybe, but if not, I think it's still 2-for-1 tables at Vineland. But yeah, like we always say, you never know unless you go. So today we did find a bunch of good stuff. We got some other eBay work done. Sammy's been getting her Poshmark and Mercari back up on their feet, posting a lot of stuff on there. Actually, yesterday we just got some donations from our friend who owns the consignment store. She gave us like 12 bags of clothes, so Sammy posted a bunch of that stuff. And then we have the rest of it for the flea market. And just trucking along, doing our daily routine. The one skateboard I got is actually, the auction's about to end on eBay, and it's up to, this is exciting for me. I posted so far, I think 4 of the skateboards. This is the first one to sell. And let's see, the auction's up to $197.50 current bid, and there's 2 bidders. So there's still an hour and 39 minutes. So gonna see what happens with that. And averaged out, we only paid for each board $50. So to sell one deck for $200 almost, it won't be $200 with fees and everything, but it'll be a nice profit. So hopefully we can sell 2 boards to pay for all 8. That would be the best case scenario. But we'll see you guys tomorrow. We're ending the video.
Who wants to say goodnight?
Say goodnight.
Good night or good morning. She wants to be let out, but
Good girl. Real.
good night, guys.
Later.
Later, Gator.
Keep pushing, everyone. You. Are we going?
We're going.
All right, so yesterday I mentioned for a second about one of the skateboards going up on the auction, and it was ending yesterday. So I wanted to end this video showing the board that sold. So the auction, a couple people before have told me don't bother with auctions. They're not worth it because a lot of people maybe search buy it now only, which I could see that being true. But for the skateboards, from what I've learned on eBay, don't put a buy it now price ever. Let it go to auction, because my perceived value for this board was about $250 max. So if I would have put a buy it now price of $250, it would have sold for $250. But I put it up for auction. I started it at, I think, $175. The first bid, maybe it was $195. The first bid was like $196.50, I think, and it was from a guy in Austria who messaged me and said if I would ship it there, and I said yeah. Second bid came in with like 40 minutes left on the auction, $350, and the auction ended with a third bid of $355. So this board sold for about $100 more than my perceived maximum value because I left an open-ended auction. So this is a Chad Muska 1990s, maybe his first board, I'm pretty sure, one of his first boards. So this is actually not even in perfect condition, as you can tell, which I showed in the pictures and the description. But the reality of finding this board again is probably almost not going to happen, because I've searched the internet at least 10 times looking for this board and I couldn't find it, even a picture of it. So someone in Los Angeles bought it, and my thoughts were maybe they know him. He lives in like Hollywood, so if you could get this autographed by Chad Muska, he's like about to retire, I think. He's an artist too, but you'd be sitting on, a $1,200 deck, probably. Especially if he wrote something cool on it or did like a little drawing, because he is an artist. So if somebody knew him, my thoughts were to get it signed too, but I don't know him at all. I just remember him from the 90s being a really famous skateboarder and always had like a charismatic, cool vibe where he would carry around boom boxes and then like put them down, skate down the rail, or he'd be skating with the boom box on his head. But yeah, so never cut yourself short on certain things like skateboards. The auction goes high sometimes. This is the second board. The other one we sold for over $600 in an auction. So I have a couple boards more up there, and I'm going to be posting more, but do auctions when you sell skateboards. That's my advice, personal experience advice. I'm not saying you have to, but
Yeah, because I've made the mistake of not putting it on an auction and just doing buy it now, and I kind of like screwed myself.
And two, if you want to just take an offer, like someone offered $200 for this, I declined it because I didn't think it was worth it, which now I'm realizing I'm smart for not taking that. But you can always take an offer, say it sits there, gets reposted, it stays on there for 2 weeks, and someone offers you a decent amount, just take it. But this is another thing I wanted to show that I just posted. It's not super special, but my mom had bought a lot of ski resort vintage pins. 99. This one's from 88, 60, 7. Some of these are from, I think one said 2005. Yeah, this one. But her brother has been skiing since he's a little kid, and he goes every year to Vermont. Either way, long story short, she took the ones out that she wanted to give to her brother, and then she had these at the flea market, and I said, no, we should put those on eBay. So I think these little nostalgia things that are specific to someone, like this place is in Canada, so like say if people went there when they were kids, they would probably want the pins just because they're cool. Maine, Copper Mountain. I think this is just the Blue Ridge Parkway. but that's cool too. Little claims. Sammy's about to go to the dentist and get some fillings, so that's not fun. But yeah, I just wanted to show the skateboard, and I do believe a lot of times skateboards, we're gonna go look at a vintage surfboard too, which has a lot of history today later, which will be in the next video. But I think that kind of stuff, there's so much value in skateboard, surfboard, snowboard stuff, the vintage stuff, the good stuff that people don't recognize. You might, walk past a skateboard 10 times at a church sale or something and not realize that you just walked past, $300, $400, $500 up to thousands. You never know. If it's signed, if it's special, if it's hand painted, if it's old enough, it could be worth a lot of money. Always check that out when you have a chance. But see you guys in the next one. Peace. Alright, I'm outside of the post office. I'm about to drop some packages, but I was gonna say before, but I turned the camera off before I had the full thought. Everything that we do, almost everything that we do, is a learning experience. So each day is like a lesson. Hoping today to get a hold of at least one custom surfboard. Not custom, vintage. Yeah, I guess it would be custom because they were all handmade back then. Where now it's made a lot on a machine. Then that'll be a history lesson in itself, because there was a bunch of different shapers that worked for the company, and this one is one that I've never had a board or seen a board in a long time from. And I'm going to reach out to the son of the original owner and see what kind of information he knows, and also see if the shaper is still around, so I can ask him if he remembers that model that he was shaping. So everything's a history lesson. I know that a lot of times we go into situations and we don't know a lot about them, but we still are there to learn. So I get ridiculed for not knowing stuff all the time, which is fine because I don't know a lot about a lot of subjects. And you can't be afraid to go into a situation just because you don't know about it, because how else would you ever learn? So don't be afraid, and don't be afraid of other people's opinions either. Just because you don't know something, it doesn't make you any less of a person. It just means you're there, you're present, and showing up's half the battle, because you'll never learn anything new if you don't put yourself out there. Peace.